On YouTube, wanted to go talk about why people are afraid of their own potential. Now, I believe everyone has potential to do what they want in life. Um, Check out this cool thing though. Sick, right? Um, I know a lot of people that have it's like I have a whole friend group, right? I see them do certain things, and I'm just like, yo, bro, you gotta stop doing that. Like, you gotta like really understand that what you're doing right now is not gonna get you where you want to be. Everyone has a dedicated place they're trying to go to, but they always do something that sabotages that plan or the next step or level to what they want to do, right? And I have a friend group where I wanted to start like a YouTube channel, or it's not. Well, it wasn't just like about the YouTube, but it's like more of like bringing the friend, like having a group of friends and coming together, like the Avengers or the Justice League, right? And just wanting all of us to win and all of us to understand our potential, right? Now, people are afraid of the potential because it's not the potential, right? It's not really their potential. It's the steps that they got to do to reach their potential. You see what I'm saying? People are not afraid of the end result. They want the end result. They want that. But the reason why they're afraid is because they know that they have to do certain things to get there. They know they got to to become disciplined, consistent, right? They know they got to do something that they don't want to do to get where they want to be. Not everyone has to do that. Not everyone has to do that. I fall into that category where I got to do things to to get where I want to be. But I realized that that's kind of a blessing in disguise because it kind of shows you that if you have the potential, if you're willing to do something you don't want to do, then imagine when you get a taste. It's just a taste of the thing that you wanted to do, and it did well. You know what I'm saying? It did well. It didn't do as what you had thought it can do, but it did enough, right? Um, and that's why people are scared. You're probably watching this video and you have something in your head. You're like, yo, I want to do this, but it's like, what if people do? What people say this. What if it doesn't work? You know, like it's gonna take months. It might take a year. It might take it's I might be consistent. Like, see, all these are all negative beliefs. That this is all things that, sorry, that's my Discord, but this is all negative beliefs. This is something that you got to understand, that like you're afraid of doing the work. You're afraid of not seeing the 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 power in this. You guys got to understand that if you have if you like, see, I believe. Listen, let me put it this way. Like I said in the beginning, I believe everyone has potential, right? But the reason why you believe you don't have potential is because you're believing that. That's just the only way to put it. You're believing that you don't have it. Once you when you and here's the thing about beliefs. When when a kid believes in Santa, right? They believe it, right? And then that becomes their life, right? When you believe something, that becomes like a part of you. That's just something you believe in, right? We all have different beliefs. We all believe in different things, and when you tell yourself that I believe I don't have potential, then you don't have potential. The same way you believe that this person's gonna get famous, and he does get famous, right? That's what you believe in and happened, but you can never have. But for some reason, when it comes to you, you don't want to believe in it. And the reason why you don't believe in it is because maybe somebody told you that. Maybe you're second guessing yourself. But you got to understand, when like, my career is YouTube. I never really had thoughts about, like, oh, like, what if it don't work? I mean, sometimes the subconscious mind can really play tricks on you. It really can. But at the same time, you gotta understand that life is just it's just really a game, man. It's really just you trying to understand yourself. It's really just, how can I really be me and understand me, and how can I love me more? How can I really, like, you? It's just, you want to be so deep with this, man. You have to be. You have to fall in love with you. You have to be in it. It just has to be, because that's how you're gonna find your potential. You would never know your worth or your potential if you don't know who you are. You can't. It's impossible, right? But like, especially if you do the, and let me tell you how you know you have potential. Because if you actually do the thing that you want to do and you see at least something from it, then you at least know that you can do something with it, right? And even if you don't see anything within the first month or week, whatever, it don't matter. That doesn't mean anything, because at least you doing it is enough, right? Like, people are afraid of doing things that they want to do, right? And it's so funny because I didn't want to go to school every day, but I did it. I was consistent with the things I didn't want to do, right? Versus the thing I want to do, I wasn't consistent. That makes no sense. How are you consistent with the things you don't want to do, but when it comes to things you want to do, you're inconsistent. It don't make no sense. It doesn't, right? When you realize that um all this stuff in your head is just it's just it's just it's just noise. The outside world is noise. Everybody else is just noise. Everybody's opinions, everything that comes out their mouth is just noise. It doesn't has. It's just irrelevant. It's just, who cares, right? Um. Then you realize that nothing matters but just you. Like, I mean, you guys see, like, look at this, my whole whiteboard, bro. All this is ideas and results and end results, right? Now, completing all these tasks, all these side missions, and all these stuff, then that will be an indicator that I have potential, right? That means it will show me that I'm on the right path. It will show me that, oh, you're doing things right. I mean, you know. But like I said, people don't want to take the next step. They don't want to take the next step. They just want to keep procrastinating. Oh, they want to keep, it's like 10 years from now, you're asking yourself, damn, why haven't I elevated my life? You know why? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, bro. You know why. Don't be surprised. I don't know why people be so surprised when they end up in the same place they was in 10 years ago, or whatever, how many years it's been. Like, stop being surprised, bro. You knew what you had to do. You just too afraid. And that's the thing that I'm confused about. If you know you have potential, why are you afraid of it? Why? Because you gotta understand, once you get to that potential, man, you're gonna be the scariest you're gonna be, people are gonna be scared of you. See, I'm scared of the version of me. I'm more scared of the version of me who goes after what he wants versus the guy. I mean, I'm scared of both versions of me. I'm scared of the one who just sits there and doesn't do what he want to do, because that version of me will never get nowhere, right? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. That version of me was never gonna exist, never. So let's just get that out the way. But the version of me that actually did what he was gonna do and said he was gonna do. Oh yeah, that version of that right there. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. You don't understand. You have to see it for yourself. Nobody can see it for you. No one can tell you, like, yeah, other people can say you have potential, yeah, but you have to see it for yourself. Because as long as you can see it, then I will believe it. And then when it's even more better when you did it, and then other people are saying it afterwards. Because then it's like, oh shoot, damn. Because I do videos on like Omi TV, stuff like Omigo, whatever, and other people are like, yo, you can be a streamer, you can YouTuber, you look good for it, you will be a good. I'm like, yo, can't be a coincidence, right? All right, because I'm actively doing videos, and that's contributing to my YouTube channel, which is my career. So if I'm actively doing stuff and people are saying that I'll be good at it, then I have potential. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you would never see it if you don't do it. You got to do it. That's the only way to find out if you have potential. And you have to believe it too. Before anything, you have to believe it. See what I'm saying? So I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to say, if you have something you want to do, you have to have faith. You have to have your leadership on point. You got to have, you just got to make sure that whatever you're thinking up here, it's brought out there. And if you want it with the words you're saying, you got to do it. And once, and even like I said, once if you see at least something, you have what? You have potential. Now, so like I said, stop being afraid of exploring this potential, because the best thing that you can do for yourself is explore yourself. I want to see what I have potential in. That's the whole point of learning and trying things. Because I want to see. I don't know if I can sing. Who knows? I can probably start singing, and I'm like, yo, I didn't know I had potential in the singing industry. You see, you don't know until you do. Come on, guys, come on, come on. Let's lock in, man. Let's lock in. It's about to be 2025. You know how people be like, oh, 2025 comes, you know. No, stop.